Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Blaziken04 here. And guys, I didn't been uploading in a while, so sorry. But anyway guys, today we'll be focusing on the top 5 best Mega Pokemon to use in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And this will be my last Let's Go video, okay guys? Alright, and guys, remember last time I did the top 5 worst Mega Pokemon? Yes, best is today. But before you guys even start, we don't have time for the intro, so we're not even going to focus on the intro today, because I'm using my old computer, because my new computer, something happened to it, so yeah. But anyway guys, let's start off with number 5. Coming up at the number 5 spot for the best Mega is Mega Venusaur. Disagree with me all you want guys, but to me you guys just don't play Let's Go competitive. Mega Venusaur is a dangerous, tanky monster. Even losing Thick-Fat isn't enough to stop this Mega, because it's already access to the Sleep Power, a nice stab move, and Mega Drain, which is buffed to base 75 power if you guys don't know. Sludge Bomb, Elite Seed, yeah, this thing's going to be tearing things apart. And like I said, and since Let's Go have plethora of water types, this thing is going to knock suckers out. Now it does have its issue, especially against steel types. Metal completely and utterly walls it. However, that's the only good steel type in the entire game. Alolan Sandslash and Alolan Dugtrio also rose to prominence. The problem with Alolan Dugtrio though is that it's neutral to grass moves, and it would die to one anyway due to its low defense stats and low HP. And it doesn't even have no steel stab move to take advantage of, and Magneton is too slow, and it doesn't have no coverage moves. But anyway, Venusaur does well against bulky water types, a plethora of other types. It does struggle against Alakazam, Gengar if it has Psychic, and especially fire types like Mega Charizard, both Charizard. But Sludge Bomb's nice stab moves allows it to hit some of the fairy types, Alolan Exeggutor, and other grass types. And the poison does make it even deadlier, cause Sleep Power and Leech Seed is already a nasty combo. But sometimes you can even have Protect with that, and you basically just adding a nasty combo. You can replace that. You can even replace Sludge Bomb with Protect, and you pretty much is making your opponent scream to death. But anyway, Mega Venusaur, it does have its faults, like I said, fire types, ice type moves, since ice type moves are everywhere, just because most people want to stop Dragonite and Alolan Exeggutor and other stuff. And it does struggle against the most common Mega in the game, Alakazam. But despite those numerous step-backs, Venusaur to me is a nasty Pokemon in Let's Go. And that's why to me, but it's only number 5 because of those little drawbacks. However, to me, it is still a great Pokemon. And I'm already using it as my Mega, so yeah, use this thing guys if you want a tanky monster. Coming up at the number 4 spot is Gyarados. Gyarados is a monster, guys, especially if it's in this Mega form. Well, yes, there are numerous problems like grass types, electric types, fighting types, but fighting isn't that much of an issue, because fighting and fairy aren't actually common in the games because of the numerous problems with it. Because they lack stat moves, and all the other fairy types, they're just too slow. And although yes, Alolan Ninetales has nice luck, it's super hard because steel metal being everywhere. But anyway, guys, Gyarados, it has numerous great things. Great defensives, a dangerous base 150 attacks, a nice 95 HP, which is nice for making a bulky hitter. And while yes, its special attack and speed aren't the greatest, access to deadly stat moves like Crunch and Waterfall coming out of that base 115 attack stat is nothing to mess with, man. But anyway, guys, well, yes, Gyarados does have its issues. Like I said, electric and grass are probably the worst because Mega Venusaur and Zapdos are everywhere. It doesn't matter, because to me, Gyarados is one of the best water types in the game, in my opinion. Like most of the other water types, like Mega Blastoise and Gyarados and Slobro, they fell out of face because of their speed. Mega Blastoise fell out of face because of issues, and Mega Slowbro fell out of face because of that special attack just started becoming a big issue. Well, not because of the special attack, it's special defense. Because while yes, your special attack and special and defense rolls, you still doesn't got any of the other stats of road, and that's why it's lets down. But anyway, Gyarados, use this thing, guys. It's already a nasty attacker, but just use his Mega. However, if you don't want to use your Mega, regular Gyarados is still great because of just having being weak to 2 types is great. And despite not having the dangerous attack stat and having no flying type stat, it doesn't matter. Because Gyarados to me is one of the best water types in the game, and you guys should use it. Yes, please use this thing. Coming up at the number 3 spot is Charizard, specifically Mega Charizard X. You might be wondering, why is Mega Charizard Y not on the list? Man, the reason why I didn't add Mega Charizard Y is because of that nasty Stealth Rock's weakness. Like, even if you switch it, even say what you want about saying, oh, but you'll switch in with regular Charizard, but Mega Charizard X loses 25%, and a quick roost will make that back to normal. Mega Charizard Y will still lose 50%, so that's why I didn't add it on the list. And it still lacks stat moves. Even with that monstrous base 159 special attack stat, you still would die to numerous things. But anyway, Mega Charizard X biggest reason becoming one of the having the rare Dragon type, which only the Dragonite line and a little Exeggutor possess. And let's talk about this good traits. That Dragon type is one of the better ones in the 3 because it does not have no 4 times weakness. Because both Dragonite and Alolan Exeggutor, both of them has 4 times weakness to Ice type moves. And Alolan Exeggutor is weak to a goddamn 6 types in the game, although some of them aren't the calmest types in the game. And Dragonite is still weak to Stealth Rock's weakness. However, Mega Charizard X, it doesn't take none of that. It already does well against Venusaur and stuff, but it loses its water weakness for neutral because of the dragon typing, which is super great. Now, despite being neutral to water, some water type moves will still take it out, like, be aware with that. And ground types like Dugtrio, well, not Dugtrio, but Rhydon and stuff completely ends it. Because Rhydon doesn't even care about it. Because it already resists big stab moves. Even Rhydon can take big outrage. And with no Dragon Dance anymore, that's not great. Now, however, Mega Charizard X does have a good matchup against Melmetal, one of the biggest things in the game, and a Flare Blitz coming out of 130 attack stat is enough to even take out Mega Alakazam because of his super frailty. So yeah, that is super good. And I'd be saying, how will that take it out? Well, keep in mind, regular Alakazam can't even switch into much. But anyway, guys, Charizard X, it is already one of the best Charizard in the game. But to me, it's one of the best Fire and Dragon types in the game. Then that's why it takes number 3 on my list. Coming up at the number 2 spot for the best Mega is Mega Gengar. Come on. Coming out of a nasty 100 and nasty special attack and an excellent speed step of base 130, this thing can knock suckers out. That's not by hard choice even going with Taunt or Mega Drain or even coverage move, because I already have a nasty amount of coverage moves they can use. First off, I recommend running Sludge Bomb or Shadow Ball, because both stab moves are great. However, Sludge Bomb is not that important, because I feel like Sludge Bomb will mainly be there for stab purposes, and mostly poison, because Melmetal is, like I said, run wild everywhere. However, a dangerous special attack is nothing to laugh at, and its ghost typing and poison type is still great. However, it is now weak to ground. Well, it's been like that since the start of Gen 7, when it lost Levitate. However, with no abilities wouldn't even matter much, because it will still be weak to them anyway. However, the psychic type weakness is a mix. It is still pretty bad, because it can no longer switch into Alakazam. However, Alakazam cannot switch into Gengar either. So yeah, but to me, Alakazam will still pretty much beat Gengar on a one-on-one matchup, no questions about it. And it does well against stuff like Venusaur and stuff if it has the correct coverage move. Because getting good coverage move is nice for Gengar, because I already have a pretty wide move pool. Mega Drain can sometimes be used to help it not get walled by freaking Rhydon. And sometimes, Sludge Bomb is nice to have at least take out Alolan Exeggutor. Now, it does have its problem. Like I said, Alakazam is only a check because it cannot switch in. But and like I said, Melmetal is another good one, because it can pretty much take it because of his high HP and bulk. And even though the special attack is pretty low, special defense is pretty low, it pretty much can take and hit it super dramatically with the double Iron Bash. And if that wasn't enough, other things things on the physical side, That means, and since Gengar's defense is not good, even his special defense is nowhere not that good enough, things that can pretty much hit it super hard. That means Mega Charizard X, Dragonite's Outrage, and Charizard X Flare Blitz, Mega Charizard Y's Fire Blast. Look, we can go on all we want. Like, sure, it can't switch in, but it can do well against half the metagame. And with a nasty special attack coming out of this base 170 special attack, excellent speed set to outspeed most good mons, thanks to no items, that means no choice scarf and stuff, it will pretty much outspeed. Now, I recommend running Timid over Jolly, because Timid needs to be fat, although modest nature is absolutely ridiculous. But besides that, Mega Gengar to me is one of the best. Well, it's already one of the 2 ghost types in the game. But to me, it's already a great Pokemon. And number one, you already seen it coming. Come on, you know what number 1 is, guys. No, okay, there's no reason to say number 1. You guys know what it is. Alakazam. You know, special attack speed, like, there ain't no reason to even talk about it. So instead of talking about why it's good, well, we'll talk about why it's good before we even talk about what can beat it. Okay, Alakazam has a nasty special attack and speed, and is already fast in half the game in speed, only ties with Aerodactyl. Second, and up there's the fastest monster in the game, only outsped by Electro, and I think some of the Mewtwo's Megas. And it already acts as the calm. I mean, lucky Game Freak never gave it Nasty Plug. It gave it Nasty Plug. The game's over. Nobody's not beating Alakazam, Mega Alakazam. And I already talked about how Alakazam is nasty. And so yeah, coverage moves, you got Shadow Ball, Taunt, Recover, and Dazzling Gleam. The greatest true counter to this thing is Melmetal, and especially Alola Muck. Like, I'm sorry I didn't talk about Alola Muck much in this video, and I forgot to say that it was also Mega Gengar's best counter, so I forgot to say that. But Alola Muck pretty much just take any special things to his excellent special defense and pretty much beat it. And I feel like that's the reason why Alola Muck even made Let's Go OU in the first place. So let's talk about his checks. Charizard, both of his Mega can hit it hard, but if Alakazam get the Calm Mind up, well, it will destroy it. Both of the Charizards. And they can only beat it if Alakazam can even switch in. So yeah. Other things like Toxin and stuff can beat it big time, and statusing it is the only real other way to beat it. So yeah, Alakazam is already a nasty mon, but the fact that, and you sometimes don't even need Alakazam's Mega. You can just run a different Mega on it. You can run Megas like Charizard X and Gengar, just use a regular Alakazam. Despite being super frail, it still has enough stuff. It already got all the stuff we can talk about. It's just a bit slower and doesn't have the nasty special attack stat. So yeah, Mega Alakazam is the greatest Mega in the game. But thanks guys for watching this video. If you guys do enjoy the top 5 best Megas in the game, please subscribe for more Pokemon content and sometimes Mario Kart. And guys, running what time I will do another top 5. I got a new top 5 coming up soon. And this time I'll tell you now. The next top 5 will be the top 5 best never used Pokemon in the Generation in Smogon. And we'll only be talking about Generation 7, guys. So yeah, see you guys then. But for now, peace out.